Hey guys, what's up? BTC Man here, doing another round of HYIP news for November 27th, 2017. And in this video, I'm going to talk about three programs that are still paying and a handful of programs that are no longer paying as of today. But let's get right into it. And the first program I'm going to talk about is chain.group, which I've mentioned in several videos before. I'm invested in their CloudShare program, which pays up to 10% daily. I'm at 181% return on investment right now, and I still have 11 days to go. So it's already been a successful program, and hopefully we'll get as close to 200% return on investment as we can. But it's been a great program so far, and they keep on adding new programs to invest in as time goes on. You guys can take a look at that on your own, but that's going to be chain.group, which is still paying. The next one up is Hexabot, which is a program that I joined earlier in the month, and I can confirm as of today it's still paying, even though I'm not in it. But it is still making payments. And let's go to bot settings because that'll show you the different plans that they have. The one that I was invested in is the 2% plan up to 2.3% daily. And I like that one because it's a piggy bank style plan, so you can release your deposit and for a 7% fee and end your run in the program at any time. So I like that, having control over that. But they also have a couple of other plans, a 3-day plan, which pays you after the 3 days, but it gives you a little bit better of a percentage. And then you also have the weekly plan, which gives you the best percentage as far as profits go. But once again, you have to wait till after the week before you're able to make that accrual and withdrawal. So that's Hexabot, and it is still going as of today. And so far, it's the longest running piggy bank currently that's out there right now. So that's something to take into account. And the next program is actually a new program that I just joined called VerumBTC, and it's also a piggy bank, and it pays out 3.6% daily, which translates to 0.15% hourly, I believe. There you go. Minimum deposit is 0.005, and the minimum withdrawal is 0.001, which is pretty high right now, considering Bitcoin is trading at about just under $10,000 American. But it also was just on the affiliate link right here. It also offers an affiliate program, 5% commission for everyone that signs up under you. And let's see here. You can also go into the FAQs and check any question that hasn't been answered here in this video, as this is just going to be a brief overview of this program, as we're talking about HYIP news in general, not specifically about this program. But this is the newest one that I've joined, and it launched back on November 21st, so it's about 6 days old now. And it is the freshest piggy bank program out there that seems to be getting a lot of traction. So this one's definitely one to look at, and hopefully it will provide good profits. So now let's go into some of the programs that are no longer paying out. First one up is BTChash.io, and this one I mentioned in previous videos, and I was also invested in for about 3 weeks, and I made some very good profit, and hopefully you did too. I had 5 referrals on this one. 3 of them were active, and I think one of them actually had great timing. They were able to release their deposit, I think at about the 20, maybe the 25-day mark. So they made great profits there, and hopefully you guys did too if you got in on this program. It was the same administrator as BTC Clock, and a very similar gimmick where you get paid every minute, every 60 seconds. So that's BTC Hash, no longer paying as of today. The next program that's no longer paying is Charisma, which I never got into, but I knew a lot of people that did. Now this is a pretty popular program. It launched about a month ago, and it looks like it only was able to make one cycle for their plan here, their 15-day plan. It almost made two cycles, but they paid out 8%. So if you were able to get in early on Charisma, you're able to make some profit. But I can confirm it is no longer paying as of today. The next one up is Hashworld, and this was a fast scam. Hopefully, you didn't get sucked into this one, as it was already deleting some accounts by the fifth day that it was open. Only lasted 6 days, I think, total. But Hashworld, they try to entice people with these 7% daily plans for 21 days, which it doesn't seem unreasonable actually. Um, but I don't know. It does smack of BitComet. If you guys were around back in May or so of earlier this year, very similar kind of layout and styling and font even. So they didn't do much to differentiate themselves from their previous program, if indeed this was the same one. But this was definitely a fast scam. Only lasted about 5 or 6 days. So that was Hashworld. The next one is Bitfine, and this was a very high yield program, paying out 10% daily forever, quote unquote. But only lasted, I think, about 10 days or maybe 11. I'm not sure. But I know that they were not able to provide profit to anybody. That was a big deal when this one crashed a few days ago. A lot of angry people, but I don't know, man. I just think that the are not favorable for the high yield programs. It really is a crapshoot. And I would say that it's not even a 50-50 flip of the coin. I would say that about 40% of the time with these high yield programs, they're not going to pan out. I'm looking at one right now that looks, it's paying 8% and it just launched on the 26th. Um, but still trying to get more intel about it before I make the leap if I do. But that's the other thing about this. I mean, like you can do your research, but on the high yield programs, it behooves you to jump in as early as possible. So it's almost a catch 22. You want to do as much research as you can to make sure that, it's going to have a good chance to pay out. But in the same token, if you don't get in early enough, you're not going to potentially make the most money that you can if you break even at all. So that wraps it up for this week in HYIP news, guys. Like I said, if I do end up investing in that 8% program, I'll make a video about it, and I'll do a payment proof as well. But if you want to join any of the three programs, I'll leave links in the description below, and I will check you in the next video.